Not on the iPad version yet.
All
Bunker's
right.
pants mode.
Let me quit out of all the things that were not working. So we quit out of that. I'm going to quit out of... Not Skype. No, don't do that.
Today on Sentinels Live, Jeremy quits out of things.
So
But not
much
that.
fun.
Oh my god, not that.
Handle Labber Games just went live. All right, good. So that's correct. That is set up, and we are ready to go. Good evening, everybody. How's life? That's awesome. How you doing,
Hey.
John?
They're quietly typing 20 seconds in the future.
Yes, indeed. 20 seconds in the future.
I
So
am
everybody-
doing fine.
That's good.
Well, personally, it's all right.
John is doing well personally, as is always a good thing. He is only working slightly harder than usual to get ready for what, John? What are we getting ready for? Is there anything at all on the horizon for us?
Nothing I can think of.
Not a single thing. Certainly not a 1-year anniversary. What up? That's right,
Sweet.
people. Woohoo! Can you believe it's been a year? Thanks for the memories. Yes, it has been. It'll be in a week and 3 days. It will be 1 year since we launched your favorite game and mine, Sentinels of the Multiverse, on Android and iPad. It'll still be a couple months to get it onto Steam.
We could try to recreate our Greenlight campaign.
We could.
That could be fun.
I'll have to look into exactly. I think it was like, I want to say it was like 34 days that we got.
And it felt like forever.
It did
But
feel
that
like
it's
forever.
actually pretty quick.
Yes, for as it goes, that was actually a really fast campaign for an indie game. So, but if everybody is wondering, actually here, I'll just go ahead and open this up here. So we've got this cool post on our website. I will copy that and paste it into the chat so that everybody can go take a look. If you haven't looked at it yet, all the official information has gone live about what's going to be happening on the 16th. We're going to be doing live streams. The game's going to be on sale. We're going to be raising money for Child's Play. It's going to be an awesome 3-day Sentinels binge. Follow along. John Mark is talking to me in Hip Chat, so I'm going to quit Hip Chat. All right. I heard a bing. What the heck was I talking about? Yeah, we're going to have live streams, all kinds of fun stuff. If you are at all musical, check out that post and record yourself playing the Sentinels theme song. We've actually already received a couple different submissions that are wildly different interpretations of the
A really
theme song.
cool a cappella.
Yes, which is awesome. And I'm going to cut them all together, hopefully.
So
It
if
should
you
be
think
pretty
you
cool.
can't do it, you can still sing it.
Yes, indeed. I was actually, I literally I had a grin from ear to ear when I heard it. I was so
Yeah.
excited. So that's what's going on. What is it? 10 days from today, actually. Yeah, because today's the 6th. So we look forward to sharing it with you guys. And stay tuned because there'll be more. We'll be talking about it all week in the run-up to what is not only a big party, but, of course, the launch of multiplayer, which I know you guys have been waiting for, what? A year?
A year. Just about.
A year. Almost to the day. So anyways, welcome, of course, everybody to the Candelabra live stream of Sentinels of the Multiverse, a.k.a. Sentinels Live. The goal of these streams is always to show you how to play the game, as well as cover strategy that can help you win. But, of course, it's actually just to hang out with our friends. Our fans, our friends who love playing the game and love chatting with us about the game.
Especially Napaisi Ross, and we've been saying his name wrong the entire time.
Nepiceros. What have I been saying? Like Nepicross? That's what I've been saying. It looks like it says Nepicross. I don't know. It's like
I'm just gonna make new pronunciations up every time.
It's like Tiana, Tayaha, Tayeha. Where was I? Oh, right. We're the developers. Sometimes. And so you can always be sure to get some insight into the process as well as maybe see some stuff before anyone else. The game includes a tutorial that covers the basics. And, oh, by the way, the tutorial's getting a little boost. Probably not before next week, but, well, we'll have more news on that later. But we'll always do our best to explain what we're doing and why. Depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we may play more than one full game in a session to make sure that Jeremy doesn't have to take the crazy train home. We expect sessions to last somewhere around an hour and a half. Sentinels, of course, is available for iPad, Android tablets, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam. And you can get the game at sentinelsdigital.com. All right. So I was looking through our live stream playthrough numbers to try and get a feel for which characters might, might have not gotten quite enough exposure, as it were, yet on the stream. And not surprisingly, the two villains that we have played the least. Can you guess, John? Or are you looking at it?
Spite.
Agent of Gloom, yes.
Just Spite, Agent of Gloom, not regular Spite?
Regular Spite we've played twice, once standard, once advanced, and we've played Agent of Gloom once on standard.
Well, probably Skinwalker then.
And then Skinwalker is the other one. Between those two, I know which one I'd rather play against, but that is, certainly not necessarily the only choice for the evening. But then
we could do a sort of the quasi-challenge thing where we fight Spite, and then if we win, we fight Gloomweaver.
Ooh.
Because that's the whole thing, right? Like, whether we win or lose, like, he's bringing Gloomweaver into the world. That's his whole thing.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Hey, Legacy.
Oh, right. I never changed my name back.
Now everyone knows who you were.
That's all right. I'll just leave it as Legacy.
Okay.
For now. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try that. I don't know that I want to go advanced though. What are his advanced rules? At the end of the villain turn, a drug card is flipped face up. Wonderful. And then at the end of the villain turn, a victim is destroyed.
We haven't played him on advanced.
We have not played him on advanced. All right. I mean, whatever.
I mean, if we lose, we lose.
That's true.
He's pretty rough on advanced. On regular, he's not so bad, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Heroes. I've been kind of digging on Expatriate lately, so I'm going to do Dark Watch Expatriate. I'll let you pick the next one, and then we'll bounce back and forth.
Well, who's the least chosen hero?
All right, so let's see. Hero-wise. In terms of overall numbers, Haka has only been played 11 times. But then we've got expansion characters who've been played fewer than that. So like Argent Adept and Night Mist have both only been played 7 times each. But that's, they were from the most recent expansion. So, and Expatriate's only 9, so that's actually a decent choice for me to play Expatriate. I dig Haka, though. Haka's a good one. I'll play Haka as my second if you want to pick other people.
Sure. I'm thinking of going like thematic, like Spite is entering the world, and this is the first, like Spite's returning from the grave, and these are the first heroes that are stumbling upon what's going on.
Okay.
So who would be hanging out like in Rook City or wherever?
Well, I mean, Rook City Wraith, obviously. That's going to get some, what's it called? Nemesis stuff going on, right?
Yep.
Yep. So that's probably.
I mean, maybe Haka would be there.
All right.
You can have Haka. And
we've got a call for Night Mist.
Yeah, I think Night Mist when Gloomweaver comes, that's when you call in like the Gloomweaver team.
Right. Totally. Yeah. All right. So Dark Watch, Expatriate, Wraith, Haka, Night Mist. I guess which Night Mist do you think would be the better choice?
Well, no, Night Mist is for the next fight.
Oh, for the Gloomweaver fight. Got it. Okay.
I think Young Legacy is like going to the park with Haka, and Spite is like there.
Gotcha. All right.
So what environment are we going to go for?
Yeah. So what? I mean, I want to have a chance to win, so I feel like Rook City is probably not a great choice. I don't know. What is the story? Story-wise, I assume it would be Rook City that Spite would be glooming about, right?
We could go for, say, Pike Industrial.
Okay. Yeah, that might work. Interesting.
All right. Open hands. I remembered.
Excellent. Yeah, so we've got open hands, majority voting, and all the usual stuff. Very nice. All right.
And this is Justice Comics number 585. The little-known issue.
Ready up. And there's Spite's disgusting hand reaching out of the grave.
And
Not
you're
one more step. You're in trouble now. I got my eye on you.
I don't think the hand can step, but I don't know. Let's go for it.
All right, so let's take a look what everybody's got. Dark Watch Expatriate, starting off with Flak Jagged, Incendiary Rounds, Prejudice, and Speed Loading. Rook City Wraith has got a grappling hook, infrared eyepiece, micro-targeting, and utility belt. Haka starts with 2 Dominions, a Punish the Weak, and a Tayecha. And Young Legacy has got a Bolster Allies, Lead from the Front, Motivational Charge, and Surge of Strength. Not a terrible opening. Let's see what Spite has for us. All right, so there's the drugs in play, but face down. We get an Innocent Bystander. All right, what should we flip?
Hey, number 3. The 3 has a 3 on it. That's new. I don't think we fixed that on purpose.
Well, there was for me, and then it just went away when I clicked on a different one.
Oh, yeah. That's Trixie 3. Let's just do the first one, then we might have a chance of remembering them.
Yep.
And it's one that we're not too worried about, so that's good.
All right, and then at the end of the villain turn, we get to flip another one. So
yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult to try to keep ahead of his drugs unadvanced.
Which one's Demon's Kiss?
Each non-villain target 1 Infernal.
Ugh, okay.
The other one gives him +1 damage, and also puts cards back into your hand.
Let's fast forward through all this damage dealing.
All right.
All right. Do I want to discard 2 cards? All right, so talk to me about the safe house on promo Spite.
Yeah, so with Spite Agent of Gloom, getting the guys under the safe house isn't gonna do the damage stuff like the other Spite, but you can put them under the safe house in order to get them to flip over. And if we can get enough under him, we can get him flipped over before he flips all of his drugs, because he never flips back.
I see. Okay.
He flips over, and then on the other side, we can basically use the cards under the safe house to do stuff.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever actually gotten him flipped on promo Spite in any of my playing.
Yeah, so we actually have, the thing is, like, on advanced, he's going to flip 2 drugs next turn. And so it's going to be really difficult to try to get ahead of that.
Right.
If we have extra cards, we could get rid of the Innocent Bystander or the Lost Child is 3 damage, I guess. That's not too bad. If someone has a couple cards they want to discard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I do yet, so I am not going to discard cards. Do I want to deal myself 3 damage, or have him deal me 3 damage? See, that one I probably wouldn't mind this early in the game.
Sure.
So I'll do that one. All right, and then I'm going to get out Prejudice.
Yeah, the thing, if you can get ahead of his drugs, then he starts flipping cards face down. If you have more cards in the safe house, then face up drug cards. But that's really hard to do on advanced. Like, we could have done it here on non-advanced.
Yeah.
With 2 victims. It was a good situation. But let's see. Do I want to discard 2 cards? I'm probably not going to need Grappling Hook. Yeah, those cards are useful.
Yeah, but between those other 3, I don't know which one I would pick to get rid of. So.
Yeah, but what the Wraith can do is actually look and try to get him to put victims out instead of other cards. So there's a chance we might be able to get him to not flip all his drugs. So let's go ahead and do that. It's very unlikely, but we'll try it.
So just to respond to the chat, our special icons are actually ones that we can choose, but we were actually recording stuff for the trailer this week, and so we all chose off of the regular Handelabra icons. So that's why we don't have them set right now.
All right, I'm going to see what Spite is up to. I don't want forced entry. That is bad. And potential sidekick, no problem.
Impromptu invention. Excellent.
Yep.
All right. So, Haka. I mean, with 2 Dominions, I feel like, and this environment has a lot of those like little rats that can.
There's not many rats though.
There's not many of them, but there's stuff that there's the vats and the rats. Is basically what's happening in this environment. But do I want to just start dealing damage immediately?
I mean, you're gonna do 2 damage at least with your base power. Taiyaha is nice, but it's only 1 more damage.
Yeah, and we don't have a second target in play right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of Dominion and do a little bit of damage.
And that can be one of the cards that we put back in our hand.
Ah, yes. Rampage.
Because we're gonna have to put 2 of those. Oh yeah, and Spite's drugs are going to be destroying environment cards.
Oh, right. Good call. What did you say his name was? Napai?
You should make a new pronunciation up each time.
Nepicrus. Nepicrust.
Any pie crust.
Any pie crust.
Yeah, any pie crust.
You don't need the pie crust. You can have any pie crust.
So I could kind of try to keep us alive a bit with motivational charge. I think I'm going to do that. It still does okay damage, and will slow down his hurting us. Any pie crust is close, he said. Each target regains 1 hit point. Oh, right. Flip a drug card face up. Oh, goody.
What do we get? Oh.
He's going to destroy all environment cards.
All right, so returning to hand.
I can take back motivational charge.
Yeah, and Dominion, that's fine.
Sure. And then we get another drug.
Nepicros. Okay. Sorry, I was getting a text message. Let me turn off my do not disturb. There we go. All right.
He flipped his damage reduction the first time each turn card, which is going to make it really hard to hit him. Yeah, I don't think we are going to get ahead of the drugs.
Yeah, it's not looking good. All right, well, we'll just keep wailing on him then.
We can try to get him to flip. I'm not sure if it's good to flip him, but we can see what the chat thinks about that. When he flips, he has increased damage dealt by 1 for each card under the safe house.
Right.
And whenever a card's put under the safe house, someone can draw a card. At the start of your turn, you can remove a card from under the safe house to play a card. So that's pretty cool, but it's also dangerous.
All right, but then he also has his that compound Omicron.
Yeah, he hasn't flipped the worst drug, so we're lucky there.
Yeah, I'm just like, should I incendiary rounds prejudice and try and do what would essentially be 1 or 2 points of damage, or how much is
quick draw to get your other gun, then you can do 2 instances of damage.
That's you know what, that's right. Let's it's going to be in my deck, so we'll get Pride out.
Because fighting Spite is all about multiple instances of damage on your turn.
Yeah. Yeah, so essentially the same amount of damage I would have done before, but now I can have the ability to like throw some incendiary rounds on the second one or something for my next turn.
Yeah. And I'm just going to keep potential sidekick out. Like, drawing the 2 cards is really great. I think. So, let's go with that. Okay. I think I want to stun bolt him and reduce the damage he deals, as well as utility belt. So I'm going to do that. We'll see what he's up to. On the prowl or collateral damage. Let's go for collateral damage. And then I can reduce the damage he deals. Even though it won't hurt him, it still works.
Yeah, that's one of those things about Stun Bolt that I really like. Because most of those types of effects are you must actually deal the damage for it to happen.
Yeah.
All right, so... What do we think about Punish the Weak?
I mean, that's +1 damage, and return it to your hand.
Yeah.
So I guess the problem is you're only going to do 1 damage because of the -2. But at least it's better than 0.
Yeah, exactly.
We will whittle him away. Ooh, ground pound. Great.
Yep.
I am a fan of that against Spite. I kind of want to try to get to Inspiring Presence, but I think I'm just going to keep doing Motivational Charge. Well, now it won't even hurt him. Ugh. That's a problem. Yeah, if I Thock and draw, I can try to draw into Inspiring Presence. As long as we're going to have 2 cards that we're okay to return to hand, I think we'll be fine. I think we will, so...
Yeah, I mean, I can do Punish the Weak, and then what are we thinking the other one will be?
One of Wraith's cards, probably.
Okay.
Oh, good, I got a Legacy Ring. I really want to get an Inspiring Presence, but...
Yeah. And Atomic Glaze him. Good stuff.
Everyone gets hit for chemicals. I like that new vote sound.
Yeah, I think it's working. All right, so we're gonna get rid of Punish the Weak.
Yeah. Does Expatriate have something else good to play?
I mean, again, I've got a Flak Jacket, and I got incendiary rounds. I just pulled a machine gun, which is not very useful, but I mean, I could get rid of.
Well, let's see. I mean, it'd be nice to get out smoke bombs. That's gonna reduce a bunch of the damage that's coming our way from Spite. Though I guess we're gonna be ground pounding anyway, so Wraith can put 1 back, and then Expatriate can continue to build up.
Okay.
It just goes back to hand, right? So it basically just makes you pause.
Yeah.
And then we get to draw cards. Thanks, potential sidekick. This is where we might start to get ahead if we start to get like impromptu inventions and stuff. But now he is going to be hitting us for whatchamacallit, power whenever we use a power. Oh no! He destroyed. Why did he destroy?
What did he destroy?
Oh, he destroyed the potential sidekick because he did enough damage.
Oh.
So I don't think it's supposed to happen before he deals the damage. That seems like a bug. We should ask Jean-Marc about that if he's in the chat still. That ground pound can't come here soon enough.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Let's see here.
So when you use a power, Spite is going to deal you 2 damage. Plus 1, 3 damage.
I mean, do we want to pause? I could incendiary rounds and then aim and be a little higher for next turn. Or actually, I could shock rounds and then aim.
I mean, aim's still a power.
True. But I mean, if I'm going to use both powers in a turn versus 1 power... Don't you... I'm not AFK. I'm just reading. All right. Yeah. What is Flak Jacket? 3 or more damage from a single source. I could Flak Jacket and then aim. And then I won't take any damage this turn. I'll lose the Flak Jacket, but I'll be set up to do more. I can incendiary rounds and do 2 powers next turn with aim on both of them. Thoughts on that idea? All right. All right, so let's do that. We'll do Flak Jacket and then aim. Oh, but the stun bolt took it down by 1. Oh, well, whatever.
Okay. I think I'm going to put out smoke bombs and then stun bolt him, which will reduce the damage he does a lot. It was not a bug. That card destroys the victim when it enters play. By the way. Hello?
You talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you were talking to Jean-Marc because they were talking about bugs in the chat.
I was talking to you.
All right. All right. All right, so I think I'll get rid of a Taeha because I got 2 of them. And I'll get rid of a Dominion because I got 2 of them. And then I will do, what, no damage? Yeah.
You could do 0 damage. Good job. You want to discard some cards, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, still don't have Inspiring Presence. I can continue to look for it. I guess that's not a bad idea. That's not Inspiring Presence. That's not Inspiring Presence. They say I sound cranky. It's because I don't feel inspired.
Yes.
Good, the rat didn't deal damage.
Yep, no rats for you.
All right, we need to keep playing ground pound at all times. That seems like a good idea to me. Do not return ground pound to hand.
Oh, I thought, okay, never mind.
That is a bad vote.
When you said we need to play it again, I thought that was what you were saying.
That would be ideal that somehow...
Yeah, we don't want to return to hand before he does all his damage. That wouldn't be useful.
Yeah. Whatever, Wraith can take a card back. Does Expatriate?
Yeah, I can lose the Flak Jacket since he's not doing any damage right now anyway. All right, so incendiary rounds increases the card damage by 1, but hollow points increases it by 2.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to hollow point on prejudice and then do pride and then prejudice. All right. Yes, I do. All right. And no you. Thank you, ground pound. Oh, liquid nitrogen. Not terrible.
All right. They want me to look at my trash to see if there's Inspiring Presence in there, and there isn't. Okay. So now I can use powers, but I don't have Utility Belt and another power because I moved the wrong card back to my hand. I did it wrong. Because your ground pound is going to go away unless you've got another one.
I do not have another one.
Okay, I guess I'll use utility belt and inferred eyepiece as well as
Check the environment.
yeah. We probably don't want environment cards, but you never know. Laborator, Good Samaritan. Good Samaritan, I think. I don't want. I guess we could get the plus damage from the cyclohexane vat. Do we want that? He'll destroy it and do more damage.
Yeah, does he destroy it before his turn? Or before he is going to deal his damage on his turn?
He'll destroy it after doing damage a couple times. So it's probably net bad for us.
Yeah, get rid of it.
All right, now he's going to hit us every power. Man's Bite, you're hard on advanced.
Yeah. I'll just punish the weak for 1 point of damage, and then that'll be fodder to return.
And I don't even have next evolution to become immune. I guess I can bolster allies.
Fingers crossed. Arsenal access.
Hey, impromptu invention.
Impromptu invention. Hawk of shielding. Flying smash.
And do I want to do 1 damage in exchange for getting hit for 3 damage? I don't think so. There, heroic interception is handy.
Yep. All right, Lab Rat's going to go after us for a bit.
Stupid Lab Rat. I don't feel good about our chances here, Jeremy.
We've come back from worse. I think. I feel like that's a thing that is real.
Maybe.
Oh, look, we're getting more spam or bot things.
Oh yeah, I guess that means we're real now. Ah, he's destroying things and healing. I don't like it. All right, we want to hit the lowest HP, the Wraith first. And then it doesn't matter. And now he's destroying 2 cards and hitting us all again.
So Curse Runway says expat with speed loading and the submachine gun would negate one of the cards returning to hand.
Okay. Choose for me. Let's not do choose for me.
Oh, right.
We can reduce the damage. It's not much, but it's something. -1 to all of those damages. With Smoke Bomb's tricks.
All right, so expat with speed loading and submachine gun would negate one of the cards returning to hand. Someone walk me through that.
Use the SMG to hold the ammo card and just return an ammo without placing a new one from the grave on top. Yeah, I mean, the thing about speed loading is it lets you play an extra card, right? So you you can try to get ahead of his thing.
So would that mean like I should throw out speed loading first?
It would take a while to get this started, right?
Yeah.
I like
access.
liquid nitrogen rounds. Give him -1 if you put it on prejudice.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to do that.
Then you could reload it next turn. Like, if we can give him enough -1s to damage, then he stops hitting us. For the most part. But he's doing too much damage. All right. I need to impromptuli invent something. I don't have many cards in my deck. I guess it's micro-targeting. And then I'll play a stun bolt. And this will put him at -2. So if we can keep that up for a while, he's only doing, 2 damage every time instead of 4, I guess. Ugh.
All right.
I mean, the Punish the Weak play is not bad. Until you can get a Haka of Battle to, like, really... I guess unless you want to heal, you could also do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. We're all 8 and under at this point. So I'm wondering if... I mean, that is not my usual... Like, I'm not a turtle player. I'm not, like, a hunker down and heal up and wait kind of player. We know this about me, so...
Well, you do what you got to do.
Yeah. Now I'm stuck because it's like, all right, I could do 1 point of damage with the Punish the Weak or with the Taeha, but either way, I'm going to get blasted.
Yeah, I would play Haka Restoration and discard a whole bunch.
I'm doing that.
And
all right, so I got a
hunt for
second
a
Punish
Haka
the
battle.
Weak. I'm never going to use Haka of Shielding.
Because Haka, if he's the highest, he can take some of that extra damage from via smoke bombs, and it will be minus a lot. So
Savage Mana is probably not super useful in this game. Rampage is not going to be super useful in this game. All right. There we go. That'll do for now.
And then I wouldn't even use a power.
Yep, not even going to do it.
And I still don't have the card that I need.
No, Cytosine, I know. That's why I don't usually turtle, because, like you said, it's very hard to get ahead of the game with that plan. I mean, I lose a lot of games by going headstrong and flying into battle doing damage, but... All
right, I'm going to use Heroic Interception. Legacy will be the lowest, so then the damage will get all the damage will get redirected from her to Haka, who will be immune.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
So smoke bombs will help out there. And I'll do 1 damage. And Buying Presents better not get reshuffled or discarded.
Yep, one of them did.
No, and we're all taking 1 damage. Except no one is. Legacy is, but the Heroic Interception is helping there. But Legacy is going to be down to 2.
I hate that bat.
Yeah, infrared eyepiece. Let's get rid of that. I kind of want to get the double stun bolt going. But the Wraith actually doesn't have... Oh, man. My throat jabs... I have a throat jab at the top of my deck. And it's going to get discarded. Oh, well. Yeah. We need to keep smoke bombs, or Legacy will die. So I guess it's micro-targeting computer. Actually, I can throat jab him on my turn because impromptu invention draws a card first.
Aha.
And I won't be able to search for anything, but I'll be able to get throat jab and play it. So.
All right.
Your answer here doesn't matter because you're immune to damage.
Right. Okay, so let's see here.
So you can safely use powers because he can't hit you.
Yeah, so I could reload. Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet is to reload and grab. Do we want me to go with the liquid nitrogen or should I go with hollow points and do some more damage? Because, I mean, obviously he's not doing damage now, but that's going to wear off, so. Or no, wait, you're going to hit him.
I'm going to throat jab him.
You're going to throat jab him. All right, so this turn I'm on a hollow point.
But you could get liquid nitrogen rounds into your hand if you wanted, but you can just shoot him, I guess.
Yeah, I want to get hollow points onto prejudice and then pride for nothing, but prejudice for 4.
Cool.
Oh, and there's my reshuffle. Draw another submachine gun. All right, what ended up in my trash? All right, yeah, hollow points, tactical shot, both tactical shotguns. Are there 2 or 3 tactical shotguns?
I think there's 3.
Okay.
I think there's 3 of each gun, regular gun. Throat jabbed. He can't deal damage until the Wraith's turn.
Nice.
So there's no point. I guess I can stun bolt him for damage, so I'm going to do that.
Yep.
There's not really a huge point in looking in the environment.
All right, so
I mean, Haka could keep healing, and as long as, I mean, if you can become the highest and get Tomoko out with smoke bombs, things might be okay. Oh, or drop for a ground pound.
There's a ground pound. All right, so I'm just gonna get rid of that Haka of shielding, and you know what? I'm never gonna use that Dominion.
Sure.
So I'll get rid of that too, and then
yeah, and hang on to those cards for discard.
And I still can't get through his damage reduction, right? So there's no point in doing a power.
Yep.
And good. All right, good. So I've got the ground pound and 2 cards to deal with to discard for it. So that's good.
All right. So I'm thinking maybe motivational charge for the tiny heals. And then, I mean, if Legacy can get motivational charge and the Legacy ring out, she can start doing some significant damage.
That's true. We just have to make sure we have other cards that we can.
Yeah. That's the thing. We're continuing to run out of those other cards.
Yep.
But we know we're going to be able to ground pound. So yeah, I'm going to go for motivational charge. And we'll do 0 damage, but I'll heal 1. Oh my god, that's gonna kill Legacy. I guess Fortitude was the right answer. Oh well. Legacy is down. She's angry.
Very angry.
All right. Cards to return to hand. I guess I can just Do you want to keep your guns? They're the only thing that's doing him reliable damage.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like the smart choice.
Yeah, so I'll return my cards and play smoke bombs probably. Because he can't deal damage this turn. I mean, if we can
that's
keep
why
him...
Smoke Bombs is only for villain cards. I was like, wait a minute, why didn't that redirect
Yeah.
the Tri-Solvent Vat? But I get it now.
The vat is not confused by clouds of smoke.
Yep.
Stop healing.
All right, still no damage, so that's good. All right.
I mean, I think it's to your advantage to get more things in play that can be returned to hand.
Yeah,
You're
so I
gonna
was gonna do speed loading, and like not have any ammo this turn. But then if we need something to kill next turn, we could get rid of that.
Well, we are going to need to get rid of 2 cards. So if you put that, then maybe it could be a sacrifice, or it could be something we start using.
Well, right. Yeah, I mean, I would want it to be useful, but it would also be something that's not a gun that I could get rid of if I had to.
Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea to play it. Hey, we are doing great. We've got Spite down to 60 health.
Look, Nappy Pie Crust, I don't want to hear about it. All right, we're doing what we can.
He's a 3rd down.
And we have less... well, actually, Haka's hanging pretty tough at 13.
Haka's good. So I guess, actually, with Ground Pound, we don't need to use smoke bombs. Because the Wraith can just not use a power. But we do want something out anyways to return to hand, right? So, unfortunately, I would like to suit yourself, but I think it's going to be smoke bombs or something. Because right now he can deal damage.
Kurz Ronway with the strategy note. A reminder, aiming and then the next round using Pride and Prejudice will do the same amount as Pride and Prejudice 2 rounds in a row.
Right, with less retaliation.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I think I'm going to play... Yeah, we need to put stuff out to be returned to hand, so it's going to be smoke bombs and skip.
Should I just get rid of the other Vitality Surge? I mean, I feel like Punish the Weak. Yeah, Punish the Weak is an ongoing that could be useful or it could be fodder. So
Yeah. Then you can just skip.
yeah, because I can't do any damage. So
There's a Haka battle. All right. So I can increase damage dealt by hero targets or use a power or draw a card. The +1 damage might be handy
yeah, that'll wrap around to
her turn.
yeah.
That's probably the best thing, actually.
Yeah, get through that damn reduction that he has.
Doing it. Returning cards to hand. Yeah, smoke bombs. And then, so here, if you want, so speed loading, like, Yeah, it's either speed loading or one of your guns, because we can't get rid of ground pound.
Yep.
This is going to be tough to stay ahead of, or impossible.
Yeah.
He destroys the environment. Doesn't deal damage. Oh, spite.
You crafty minx, you. All right.
So here you are again.
Yes. I wonder if let's see what I have in my deck here. Equipment. Like I'm wondering about arsenal access to see if there's something else that might give an like, immediate effect to get into hand. Yeah, not really anything useful. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, I mean, unload is your best bet, but there's nothing better than what you have out.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Speed loading again. It is. And then you increase the damage by 1.
Yeah, so I think Pride and Prejudice now is
Yep.
going to do
If only I could have gotten an extra... like, if I had unload in my hand right now, that would have been exactly what I would have wanted.
Yeah.
Because then I
you haven't seen an unload all game, though.
Nope. Because then I could have aimed and proud and prejudiced. I don't know how you would say that.
And now your trash is full. All right. The Wraith gets to play a card. And it's probably going to have to be... Well, I think it's going to be Stun Bolt. Or do we want to keep Smoke Bombs out to protect the low HP? Or do you want to let them go down? And try to let Haka go on his own?
Yeah. Well, so lock and can't.
They said you should have got rid of a gun instead of speed loading.
Yeah. Pre-juiced. All right. Yeah, I mean, what are we going to get rid of? I'm not going to get rid of ground pound and then one of the...
All right, I'm going to stun bolt. These ladies are probably going to get killed by Spite. And Haka will maybe save the day. We'll see. So now he's going to retaliate.
Right.
So you could just keep playing Haka of battles and stuff and trying to survive until you can do one giant crush and kill him in one hit. What do you think about that? Do you think we can survive? I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, like, can you think of any reason why I'd want to keep Punish the Weak or Savage Mana? Or should I just get rid of all of them?
To discard for ground pound later.
Yeah. Well, I don't have one in my deck.
Yeah, you could just discard them then.
Yeah, let's just... I mean, this is, we're in Hail Mary territory, so...
It's true.
All right, and then I am going to skip.
Yeah, I feel like we need to like charge up a giant Haka crush. So we could get Haka to just draw cards. I think Wraith and Expatriate are gonna get killed here.
Sure.
So Haka can draw a card. And Haka, with the help of the other heroes, could potentially stay alive.
Right.
We wanted to play the top card of the villain deck. Oh, no. But I do want to get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
He's going to get killed by the collateral damage on Spite's turn, for sure. So, let's try it. Yes, of course. He just destroys a Good Samaritan anyways. And another Good Samaritan. Well, do we still feel
Yeah,
lucky?
I mean, yeah, might as well. All right, here it goes.
The Wraith is down. And then, yes, Lab Raid was not played, so Good Samaritan stayed anyways. Oh, goodness. And the rat is hitting us.
Yeah, expat is down to 1.
They say it's impossible, but I think Haka can win without ongoing equipments.
All right, so I have to put...
It doesn't matter. You're going to get killed.
Yeah. They said I got to keep speed loading out, John.
Fine.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, he's going to heal back to full. Oh, now Haka might not survive this turn. Either. But if he does, he might not survive next turn. All right. I recommend not using powers.
Okay, so... Yeah, reduce damage.
Equipment card and hero trash put into play or 2 hit points. I think 2 hit points is probably...
Yeah, because the problem with the... I mean, what equipment does...
The equipments are powers, which you can't afford to use.
Right.
So
Yep.
I think you need to hope to just heal up faster than Spite can kill you. And Haka of Battle whenever you get a chance, and we'll try to charge up a big crush for 90 points. I don't think this is going to happen.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
I don't think it's very likely.
Oh, Tomoko, that's good.
Yeah.
But it's going to go back to your hand, right? That's the problem. You can't actually keep it.
Oh. Did I just get a Haka of Battle?
You did, but,
Nice.
well, you have 7 hit points. I don't know if it's going to happen. Yeah, that's bad. He has 1 health, and Mindfire does it. Alright, so Spite has taken out the heroes and allowed Gloomweaver to enter our universe. Are we up for that challenge?
Yeah, it's only 9.
Okay. New game.
All right.